everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Monday. I am Joey, the Veiled Cottage Witch, and if you're new to my channel, I am a green witch and a folk witch and a metaphysical practitioner. And I have been doing this series for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 weeks now. And I've been going around my sacred garden and basically letting you guys know the folklore and the medicinal and magical purposes of my magical garden. So that's what I've been doing for 12 weeks. And it has been a wonderful adventure. I have loved sharing my personal garden with you, my personal uses and my products with you, and just how much these babies of mine have grown and how I have grown to befriend these lovely creatures and how much I have learned from them and how they have grown to love me as well. So it's been this series has been a love letter to them. So if you're a green witch and if you're an herbalist, you understand that each and every plant has a spirit, has a soul. And when we work with that spirit, when we work with that soul, we connect. So it's not just, I need time for this spell, so I'm gonna rip it out of the garden and I'm gonna toss it in my cauldron. That is a way to do it. But for us green witches, we get to know that time and we get to know what its purpose is for. And we only use it for that purpose and with permission. And it's kind of like borrowing a friend that has a certain skill that we can only, befriend that person and not just use them for that skill, if that makes sense. I have a medium friend who's going to be coming over, and I don't just bring her over here just to use her medium skills. She's a sister, she's a friend. So I think that it makes a big difference in your magical practice when you get to know an herb or a plant before you use that plant. I think that befriending someone, right, makes for a better relationship. And that's the same thing with plants. Getting to know the properties of a plant and getting to know where that plant shines, you will find that it works a lot better in your magic. So that's where I come from in my philosophy on working with plants. So today we are going to be talking about the first part of a two-part episode of mint. So behind me right now is peppermint. So it starts here and goes all the way down to where we started this series, to the honeysuckle arch. So behind me I have peppermint, spearmint, lemon mint, and sweet mint. So we'll be talking today about peppermint and a little bit about lemon mint. So peppermint. Of all the mints, peppermint has the most lore. So when you look up peppermint, you will get the most information because that is probably the most common mint. So likely all mint you will find the most lore on. And so a lot of people classify that and they put it all in peppermint. So I have found that when I've done a lot of research for peppermint, all of mint just comes by. They put all the mint lore under peppermint. So you're going to hear a lot of lore today for that. But when we move to spearmint, I have a little more information that's a little bit different. So bear with me. So the Latin name is Mentha pepperita. Sorry, let's try that again. Mentha pepperita. Its element is fire. Its gender is masculine. Its planet is Mercury, so its day of the week is Wednesday. So just knowing that, to have that planet Mercury, you can see it is a very communicative herb. And a lot of people would, when inviting people over for tea, would almost always put peppermint in their tea as a conversational tea. And I think that's interesting. Almost all teas, if you look and you buy, commercially brand tea, almost all teas have peppermint. So I find that interesting. So its folk names are brandy mint, lament or lamb mint, balm mint, curl mint, and American mint. So it is a hybrid plant. It is a cross between water mint, so Mentha aquatica, and spearmint, Mentha spicata, which we'll be talking about next week. So onto the folklore, ancient archaeologists found 3,000-year-old dried peppermint leaves in Egyptian pyramids, where the oil from the leaves was considered valuable and sacred. So if we think about that peppermint oil from the leaves being that old in Egyptian tombs, like, can you imagine? We use peppermint oil for so many things. So it has been around for a very long time. In ancient Rome, peppermint was used to flavor dishes served at feasts, and noblemen would braid its stems into the crowns that they wore in ancient Rome. And we've all seen that in like tarot and a lot of the old artwork in museums and such. Ancient Hebrews used peppermint to cover the floors of synagogues on special occasions. When we get to the personal uses, you will see that come back. In India, it was used to clean the air in temples and homes. In the Middle East, peppermint tea is often brought out to greet friends. And we talked about that a little bit in the very beginning with the Mercury correspondence. The name mint comes from a nymph in Greek mythology named Mentha or Menthi, who, according to legend, had taken a fancy to Hades, the Greek god of the underworld. Hades' wife Persephone was not happy about this, so then turned Mentha into a fragrant plant, peppermint. And according to legend, peppermint is associated with Persephone's friend Hecate, mistress of all witches and magical creatures. So now we see not only is peppermint tied to Persephone, but also to Hecate. So I find that very interesting. In English, the green potion was made as an elixir against all ills and said to contain several varieties of mint. And in general folklore, anyone who finds a flowering mint plant on Midsummer's Day will have eternal happiness. And planting mint in the garden is said to bring riches. I'm waiting. Rain it down. I have been given a lot of riches. I am rich in friends. I am rich in love. I am so very grateful for all the blessings that I've been given since I planted this circle. So yes, I will stand by that saying. I will stand by it. Other than that, you will definitely be rich in mint. If you plant mint in your ground, as you can see, some have already, you might not be able to see because I'm kind of sitting in the way, but some mint has already kind of creeped out here. I tried to trim it really good because I wanted to use some mint because I was running low to make some of my specialty teas. But yeah, I could just trim around the edges and get plenty of mint for what I need and not even worry about trimming from the tops of these guys. You'll definitely be rich in mint. If you plant mint, it takes over, no doubt. So in France, it is said that a bouquet of mint and St. John's wort gives protection against evil spirits and sorcerers. So that's interesting. In Italy, mint was considered an established remedy for protecting children against evil spells and illnesses. So I find it very interesting that mint is used a lot in like cold medicines and cough drops. You almost always see some kind of mint or menthol used a lot. Comes from somewhere. In antiquity, mint was known as a symbol of wisdom and virtue, but peppermint has also been described as a plant of passionate love under the influence of Venus. And when we tie it back to the story of Minty, that seems appropriate, right? I mean, yeah, that passionate love that Hades and Minty had that made Persephone so jealous. And lastly, English seafarers use mint leaves to keep their drinking water fresh on long voyages. And incidentally, this trick works to keep cut flowers fresher longer, which absolutely makes sense. You know, putting some mint leaves in your water would absolutely most likely help keep those cut flowers longer. I love this. All right, moving on to the magical properties. It's been long used in healing and purification spells as it raises the vibration of an area. Just smelling it can induce sleep, so you can place it under your pillow to not only help you rest, but also give you glimpses of your future in your dreams. So we talked a little bit about dream pillows over at when we did our mugwort video. So you could actually mix some mint in with your mugwort for your dream pillow. It can be made into a spray from an infusion or an essential oil spray to mist onto furniture, walls, and floorboards to cleanse them of negativity and all ill intentions. Again, we will get to that for one of my products that I use. Pliny the Elder stated that peppermint excites love, so it can be added to all types of love spells. So that's interesting as well. I mean, it all ties together with the lore. I mean, I could tell you guys, and I'm going to say it again, I say it at every single I don't even have to really tell you guys the magical and medicinal uses. I could just tell you the folklore and you could surmise the uses from the folklore. But I say it anyway, just because it's fun. So on to the medicinal uses. So the essential oils of peppermint have antiseptic, antibacterial, and antifungal properties. And an infusion, so that means like a tea, or if you steep it longer, it becomes a decoction, has antispasmodic action, stimulating appetite, and is an effective remedy for nausea and acute vomiting. So I have a client that I do energy work with that I make a peppermint tincture for. So it really helps her nausea. So she just takes it as is, just sublingually under the tongue, and it helps her, not only her nausea, but it helps a little bit with her anxiety, which is wonderful. It brings rapid relief in flatulence, abdominal cramps, or malodorous stools. That makes sense because mint goes in, things come out, the smell's probably a little bit better. And stimulates bile flow and bile production. Peppermint's antiseptic action helps treat inflammation of the mouth. So if you have, let's say, a canker sore or swollen gums, this would help that inflammation. Because of its cooling, stimulating, and refreshing action of the skin, peppermint oil is often used in body care products. It can also be applied along with a carrier oil or in a salve to relieve joint pain and tension headaches. And soon you will see that I have a salve for that. So on to personal uses. I have a meditation incense that has lots of peppermint in it, just because it is very clearing to the mind. Hi, Sammy. She's running all over the place. She doesn't like the dog barking. It's okay. Hi, baby. She's shy. She will never come in front of the camera. Okay. So my meditation incense, because it provides such clarity, it kind of gives me that focus that I need for any type of meditation that I do. Other than that, I'm going to get right now down to my 4-mint floor wash. So this has all 4 mints: peppermint, spearmint, lemon mint, and sweet mint. And you brew this as an infusion, and you let it cool, and you can put it in a spray, and then you can spray it on your floors, you can spray it on your furniture, you can spray it on your window sills, you can spray it on your curtains, you can spray it on your doorknobs. You can really literally spray it anywhere. Altar cloths, and when you are done, you can step back and it smells like you brushed your home's teeth. You can even mop your floors with it. It is wonderful. It smells so fresh and clean. It is wonderful. Not only does it smell good, but it also brings prosperity and wellness and protection into your home. So wonderful, wonderful stuff there. And then I also have it in, a lot of it in my tummy troubles tea. So my tummy troubles tea has mullein leaf and flower, catnip, angelica, peppermint, and ginger in it. And if you use like any of my infused honeys, it just makes it even better. Probably like my cinnamon and ginger honey, the warm and cozy. Very good stuff. I have had people want to buy this by like the huge jars because that's the only thing that helps their stomach. So like indigestion, constipation, ulcers, anything like that, this has helped them. So love that. my skull cap headache release. This has been wonderful. I think we talked about this when I went over my skull cap. I pray that it comes back. I believe it was in August that I did that video, and it has gone dormant for the year. It went dormant very early, so fingers crossed that it comes back early in the spring, because I love my skull cap. But it has a very high amount of peppermint oil in here, and we love peppermint oil. Chamomile and clove and lavender oil also goes in here. And this is a base of infused skull cap. So that's my base for this skull cap headache release. So you get that base of skull cap, and then you get that smell of peppermint. And those forces help to knock out that headache. This is wonderful. Sorry, don't know what happened. But this is wonderful to use when you feel that headache coming on and you can't get to your tincture or your teas. This is wonderful to take before it gets too bad. Then I also have my brand new healing vapors. This is like Vicks Vapor Rub that you can rub onto your chest. Wonderful. It really helps to open up the sinuses so that you can breathe. Wonderful for head and chest colds. And then I have my air ultra spray. So this has bergamot, myrrh, peppermint, sandalwood, and marjoram oils. And then I have my bug off, because it helps keep little annoying bugs away. And then of course I have it in my Persephone oil and my Freya oil and my Virgo anointing oil. And these are on sale on my website, but you do need to message me if you do buy those. Buy one, get one 50% off. They just don't have a coupon that works very well with that. So you will need to message me before you send your order in so that I can fix that for you. So buy one, get one 50% off on any infused oils, deity oils, or zodiac oils. And then I do have, nope, I think that's it. All right, on to lemon mint. So lemon mint, Monarda citriodora, that is a mouthful. Its folk names are lemon bee balm, lemon horse mint, purple horse mint, lemon bergamot, and false lemon balm. So lemon mint is not the same as lemon balm. They look similar, but they're not. They're totally different. And I'll put a picture of lemon mint up here for you guys. So the folklore of lemon mint, the scientific name, Monarda citriodora, was given to this plant in honor of Nicholas Monarda, a Spanish physician in the 1500s who discovered several medicinal properties of plants found in the Americas. So he brought a lot of information for us. The name citriodora refers to the citrus-like scent that the plant conjures when the leaves are rubbed or crushed. And that is how I identify which mint that is, because there's no really definite stopping and starting points with these mints. So you really have to rub them together to really get that scent is going to tell you which one's which. Native Americans like the Hopi, Pueblo, and Tewa, I hope I'm saying that right, use the leaves to flavor rabbit and stews, and brewed the leaves for a tea to soothe sore throats and cold symptoms. So the magical properties of lemon mint, it's great for cleansing and clearing away bad luck in love and even drawing in a new lover. So I tell people when they ask what's lemon mint for, I say take the properties of lemon and the properties of mint and put them together. Hi, River. So, if it has the properties of lemon and peppermint, put those two together and there you go. You can work with those together. So to break up unwanted influence and to promote health, lemon mint tea is used to wash the body, and some say this can help break up old or long-standing or jinxes and bring new love, and yet others say to heal the body and restore youthfulness. So I'm guessing this all depends on your intention, really, which is true with a lot of herbs. So you can also carry lemon mint in a charm bag with other love herbs to attract new love. So when you think about the properties of lemon, attracting friendship, hex and curse removal, focus and creativity, motivation, optimism, protection, and purification. Those, along with the magical properties of peppermint, you can combine those together, and you can use those in conjunction with each other for your lemon mint. Now, the medicinal properties, we have indigestion, nausea, bloating, soothing headaches and migraines, and as aromatherapy for promoting relaxation and uplifting mood, or as an insect repellent to soothe sore throats and cold symptoms, to treat throat and oral infections, reduce headaches and fevers. So those are great uses. And for my personal use, like I said, I use it in my 4-mint floor wash. These are only $5 on my website or at market, or you can come here and purchase them. My Celine, for my very good friend Marina, she helped me come up with this. Celine has her own personal recipe. So this I use the lemon mint because I really wanted to combine peppermint and lemon together. So I used lemon mint for the Celine anointing oil. And then again, I used lemon mint for shoe fly because insect repellent, perfect. Yeah, and then that's about it, other than using it along with other mints to combine their effect. I don't use it enough in my teas. I really need to kind of branch out and start using the lemon mint in a lot of my teas. I'm leery of it, I guess. I kind of stick to peppermint. But I really need to. Doing all this research has really helped me kind of shine some light on some other mints that I can really use. So that was peppermint and lemon mint. As always, please go to my website at theveiledcottagewitch.com. You can, as always, get free shipping by putting in the code word veiled, all one word, VEILED, and to get free shipping. Or you can simply pick it up at the cottage. You can place your order through the website, and you can just hit the button that you're going to pick it up, and it notifies me, and then I can let you know when it's done. Other than that, live your best life and live for yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.